Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather, here with your Day 2 Fire Weather Outlook. We have an elevated risk for fire spread tomorrow that encompasses far southeastern Nevada, much of Utah, southwestern Colorado, northwestern New Mexico, and northern Arizona, and that elevated fire weather risk. And there are two areas where we have a risk for isolated dry thunderstorms tomorrow, one covering central and east central Arizona and west central New Mexico. And the second chance for isolated dry thunderstorms tomorrow is encompassing parts of southeastern or east central Idaho and northwestern Wyoming. Dry thunderstorms are thunderstorms, thunder and lightning, without any form of precipitation. The air is so dry that the precipitation will evaporate before reaching the ground, okay? Because the air is so dry. But when you get thunder and lightning, that's a hazard, especially if lightning hits the ground, which could cause a fire. Especially if it's, if the ground is dry, the ground is too dry. So, anyway, synopsis. Elevated fire weather conditions and isolated dry thunderstorms are expected across portions of the Four Corners and Northern Rockies on Saturday afternoon. The upper trough currently traversing Montana is expected to undergo slight de-amplification as it drifts east into the southern Canadian prairies through late Saturday. As this occurs, both mid-level flow over the Intermountain West and surface pressure gradient winds will weaken, which will modulate the potential for reaching critical wind and relative humidity conditions across the Four Corners region, where fuels will remain very dry. However, deep diurnal mixing and lingering 15 to 25 mile per hour winds sustain 15 to 25 mile per hour winds within the lowest few kilometers should promote breezy conditions. Sustained winds most likely between 15 to 20 miles per hour, with single-digit to low-teen relative humidity minimums. In addition to elevated fire weather conditions, weak orographic ascent off the Mogollon Rim in Arizona and western New Mexico, as well as lift ahead of a weak embedded shortwave trough in the northern Rockies, will promote areas of isolated thunderstorms. Dry air masses in both regions, PWATs generally less than 0.75 inches, coupled with sufficiently fast storm motions, 15 to 20 knots, should support the potential for dry lightning strikes over receptive fuels. So, that's your Day 2 fire weather outlook. So, anyway, stay safe tomorrow, and, if I were you, I would get supplies together. Supplies like food, water, clothing, toiletries, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, extra batteries, cell phone chargers, and a battery-powered radio, just in case you need to evacuate on a moment's notice. So, that way you'll have them, just in case you have to evacuate on a moment's notice. So, anyway, and also, try to avoid outdoor burning. Alright, try to avoid outdoor burning, because just one little spark, especially on dry fuels, can ignite a fire, and it can spread quickly. Also, for the few people who smoke, do not throw your cigarettes on the ground, even if they're not lit, because one, that's littering. Two, it could cause a fire. Just one little spark could cause a fire. Alright? And also, do not throw lit cigarettes in the trash, because that too could cause a fire. Make sure your cigarette's out before throwing it away. So, anyway, I will go over all of this again tomorrow morning. For now, have a great night, and be prepared for tomorrow. Take care.